To truly comprehend the origin of all the objects of sensation, it is essential to undergo a complete reversal of the way we ordinarily think. Thinking naturally places the origin of sensuous experiences in the external world, but a deeper spiritual understanding reveals that these experiences stem from a divine source. They flow from the interior faculties of the mind outward, eventually coming to rest in its sensory plane. Divine influx in the very act of creation moves from the interior faculties of the mind into its exterior faculties. This continuous flow of divine life into the mind creates the external world we perceive. It's not that the external world exists independently and impresses itself upon our senses. Rather, our internal spiritual states manifest in corresponding objects of the senses, giving rise to the experience of a world without. This perspective shifts our understanding of creation from a materialistic viewpoint to one centered in spiritual principles. Both in the spiritual and natural worlds, space and time are products of mental or spiritual causes. In the spiritual realm, these dimensions are directly influenced by the states of mind, or more specifically by the quality of its thoughts and affections. Similarly, in the natural world, our perception of space and time is shaped by our mental and emotional states. This idea challenges the conventional notion that space and time are fixed and unchanging, suggesting instead that they are fluid and responsive to our inner lives. The system of correspondences and representatives expounded in the teaching for spiritual Christianity is of paramount importance when it comes to understanding how the inner and outer worlds are related. This system is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven contained in the Word. According to this doctrine, everything mentioned in the Word that belongs to the natural world corresponds to a spiritual or mental reality. Natural objects and events are representations of those things belonging to the will and understanding. By understanding and evoking a correspondential mode of thinking, seeing deeper spiritual meanings and applications behind the literal words of sacred texts becomes possible. To fully embrace these concepts, we must reverse our ordinary way of thinking. Instead of seeing the external world as the primary reality, we recognize it as a reflection of the internal spiritual world. This shift allows us to see the divine influx at work in every aspect of creation, continuously shaping and sustaining the world around us. It also helps us to understand that our experiences of space and time are not independent realities, but are intimately connected to our thoughts and affections. This reversal of thought has practical implications for how we live our lives. By focusing on our internal spiritual states, we can influence our external experiences in positive ways. Understanding the system of correspondences can deepen our spiritual practice and enhance our interpretation of sacred texts. It also encourages us to seek alignment with divine principles, knowing that our inner spiritual health directly impacts our experience of life on the natural plane of existence. Grasping the origin of sensuous things requires a profound shift in perspective. Recognizing that divine influx flows from the interior faculties outward, creating our external reality. Space and time, as products of affection and thought, further illustrate the interconnectedness of our internal and external worlds. The system of correspondences and representatives provides a powerful tool for unlocking the spiritual meanings in the word of the Lord. By reversing our ordinary way of thinking, we open ourselves to a deeper understanding of the divine and its continuous presence in our lives.